Yeah, already back was set.
Have a look at the streetscape oozing charm and character from the mid-19th century. Originally built and owned by Charles Vernon in 1860 and with artesian touch upon this grand home. And over the last 157 years, owned by a myriad of South Australian elite home buyers. And so it's so fitting that 55 Simon's Place here in Adelaide is brought to you by an Australasian elite Ray White specialist, Mr. Nick Saros, and his wonderful team from Ray White, Port Adelaide. My name is AJ Colman, and it's a pleasure to be your facilitator throughout this morning's proceedings. Today's auction will be brought to you by the Society of Auctioneers and Appraisers and their terms and conditions. The terms and conditions will they act as binding contractual conditions, and there are a few important points that I need to bring to your attention. The property is offered subject to the vendor's reserve. If you wish to bid, you'll need to be registered. Please hold your bidding card up each and every time you place a bid. Now, it's a common myth that when the auction started, you can't come forward and register. I'm here to assure you that you can come forward at any stage, and Lorraine will help you get registered so you can participate in what's going to be a very exciting auction indeed. As the auctioneer, I may bid on behalf of the vendor. That won't happen any more than 3 times. Always from amounts below the reserve price. If I take a vendor bid, I'll call it a vendor bid. Bidding increments will be offered at my discretion. I may refuse the bid, sign the contract, settle any disputes, and no further bidding will be accepted after the fall of the hammer. If you hear that glorious sound and you are the highest bidder at or above the reserve price, well, after you do your happy dance, the hugs and kisses and the high fives, you'll need to come forward. Complete the contract, pay a deposit of a mere 1/10 of the purchase price, and the balance will then be due and payable at settlement, which has been set down for the 26th of May 2017. There have been variations either in the settlement date and or deposit amount. They have been approved in writing by a vendor. You know who you are, so please bid with confidence. Let's have a look at the contract note. We're offering all of the land in allotment 267, deposited plan 181919 in the area named Adelaide, 100 of Adelaide, as contained in Certificate of Title, Volume 5879, Folio 835. Inclusions, exclusions, as per the contract note. Calling off rights do not apply to a sale by auction, but the insurable risk does. So we strongly recommend that you organise an insurance cover note to protect your equitable investment. At this point in time, are there any questions? From the moment that you walk through the front door, your heart is encapsulated by the warmth of this grand Victorian period character home. As I said in the introduction, built lovingly by Charles Vernon with a focus on early colonial settlement and inspired by peopling a city. With a wonderful combination of Queensland box, Baltic pine, the high ceilings. You've got beautiful bedrooms, a wonderful open plan living extension a little bit later on down the track, and something very, very rare indeed. When I was talking to our beautiful vendor, she said to me, "Did you know, AJ, that in the master bedroom, who's seen the ensuite?" Well, that ensuite was built by Charles in 1860. Yes, it's been updated. Yes, the whole home has been lovingly maintained. What a wonderful home on a grand scale, and also on a 355 square metre allotment here in the prized Adelaide CBD. Now, if we move forward in time to 2017 and we jump onto Google, which they didn't have back in the horse and cart days, you'll actually see the online walkability score of 55 Simon's Place, 95 out of 100. Why? Because of the wonderful Hutt Street Cafe precinct. A bigger breakfast from there or Chivo's is outstanding. Maybe you're going to walk up to King William Road, or maybe you're not much of a walker. And that's okay because the tram's just 1 minute away. Whether you're going to Glenelg, whether you're going to the heart of the city, whether you're going to Adelaide Oval or the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, everything that we love about Adelaide is at your fingertips. We're now time for the 9th generation of family to take ownership of 55 Simons Place here in Adelaide. Where do we see value? Call it out. Opening bid and offer, please. You know, there's a saying, highly sought after. And if we have a look on realestate.com, you know, the average home attracts about 400 or 500 visits, not 55 Simons Place, some 4,000. Double digits in the bidder registrations. Call it out, guys. Think of a number you'd love to own it for. May I suggest, say, something nice and easy. 800,000 to start. Call it out, guys. First call, looking for an opening bid. Fortune favours the brave. Second call, looking for an opening bid. Third and final call, looking for that elusive opening bid. That's okay, ladies and gentlemen. What I'll do is I'll start now on behalf of the vendor with the vendor bid at $800,000. Bids with me on behalf of the vendor. I'll look for a $25,000 rise if you like at 800. Hit 800,000 bid. Hit 800,000 now. 800 bid now. 800. Who's going to go? 825. Hit 800,000 now. Hit 800,000 here for a beautiful historic piece of Adelaide. Hit 800,000 bid. Hit 800,000 now. Looking for a $25,000 rise in time at 800. Hit 800,000 now. Hit 800,000 here for the first time of calling. 825 bidder number 2. Welcome into the bidding, ma'am. Best of luck at a beautiful looking family. You're going to love living here in Simons Place at 825. Hit 825 now, bidder number 2. Looking for a $25,000 rise. 850, wow. Hit 825. Hit 825. Who's going to go 850 now? 825. One bid only. Does she get it? Let's see. Hit 825 for the first time of calling now at 825. Second call at 825,000. Third and final call at $825,000. All quiet, all silent at 825. Ladies and gentlemen, as you walk through and you have a look at the grandness of this home, a 355 square metre allotment, character, charm, the high ceilings, the ornate fireplaces. You've got the dry cellar underneath. You've got the rear lane access at $825,000. Represents great buying at that level. I'll look for an 850 from here if you like at 825. At 825, don't forget the highest bidder gets sole and exclusive right to negotiate with our vendor. If you're happy at that level at 825, that's okay. At $825,000 now for the first call at 825. Second time of calling now at 825,000. You're done. Third and final call at $825,000. All quiet, all silent at 825. Ladies and gentlemen, we will pause, have a chat to our vendor. Back shortly. Can you? Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience. We did pause the auction here at 825, ma'am. I understand you're going to strengthen your position to 875. Just get to see that with the bidding card, please. Thank you, ma'am. 875,000 now with bidder number 2. I'll still look for a $25,000 rise. 900, wow. At 875,000 now. If you've been holding back, my suggestion is time to come in. At 875,000 there. At 875,000 here. So close to the heartbeat of the city. I can just feel the heartbeat now. At 875,000 here for the first time of calling. Don't hold back. Second time of calling now. At 875,000. I'll tell you what. Why don't we take a 10? At 875,000, I'll look for a $10,000 rise. 85, wow. At 875,000 now. At 875,000 now. It's got the off-street parking remote roller door at 875. At 875,000 here. At 875, here we go. First call at 875. Second call. Don't miss it for a 10, guys. Third and final call. 885, thank you, sir. Just see your bidding number, please. Bidding number 5, thank you so much at 885. At 885, ma'am, you can go to 895 or show strength. Take me straight to 900. At 885, at 885, man. At 885,000 now. At 880, 890, at 890 with 2. At 890, at 895 with 5, at 895, here comes the 9, at 895, and it's a wonderful investment into your future, make no mistake, where are you going to get another one? At 895, at 895, for a wonderful piece of South Australian important history, at 895, at 900 now with 2, at 905 with 5, at 905, at 905 with 905. Who's holding back? Say Geronimo, jump into the betting at 905, at 905, at 905,000 for the first call, at 905, second call, at $905,000. Make no mistake, the 9th generation is about to come in at 905 because we're on the market, we are selling, we're playing for keeps, that's it. At $905,000, don't miss it for a handful, ma'am. At 905, at 905, at 905, 910, and the auction goes on. Bidder number 2, at 915 with 5, at 915,000 here, at 915, triple O. Let's go, at 915. You can walk to the tram, man. You can walk to work. It is just such a wonderful location. Just imagine in your housewarming party as you show people through, their jaws are going to be on the Baltic pine floorboards. At 915, here we go, selling it away, first call, 10, 20, at 920 now with 2, 925 with 5, at 9 a quarter now, at 925, let's go at 2.5. At 925, at 925, all the good properties you've got to work hard for. At 925, here we go, that's it, had its time, selling it away. At 925, first call, second call, at 925, third and final call. Let's go with 1, man. Just give it that one last crack. Because if it's worth 925, it's worth 926. Here we go. Let's go. Second call at $925,000. Selling it away. Here we go. Third 26 with 2. At 926, take me to 30, sir. At 930 with 5. At 930,000, here we go. At 930,000, what a wonderful result. At 930, should we go that one little one? At 930, let's keep chipping away. 931 with 2. At 931, take me to 35, show strength. 35, at 935 with 5, at 935, 9, 3, 5, triple O, at 935,000, first call. Selling it away. Second call, at 935, third, and final call, 6, 8, 940, 940 with 2. At 940, at 945 with 5, at 945, let's go. At 945, second call. at 945.50 with 2 at 9.5, 950 now the auction goes on, 955 with 5 at 955, auction still alive at 955, 9 a pair of 5s at 955, let's just go 960 and then you can say you've tried at 955, imagine the stories you can tell, it was that last bid and we got it at 955, this is about your whole life guys, what you invest in now you will reap what you sow for the rest of your life at 955, let's go 60 at 955, at 955, first goal. Second call at 955. Let's see if we can take it with a 1. Third and final call at $955,000. 56 with 2. Take me to 60, sir. 60 with 5 at 960. Appreciate you betting at 960. Who else is holding back? Now's the time to come in at 960, at 960, triple O, the tram bell's ringing and it's on its way. At 960, here we go. First call at 960, selling it away. Second call at 960,000. Third and final call, take another one if you like, at $960,000. Selling, selling, selling. And another successful result from the team at Ray White Port Adelaide. Sold it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Well done to our winning bidder. Thank you so much to our underbidders. Without you, it would have been an auction. On behalf of Ray White Port Adelaide, thanks for coming out. If you too would like a similar successful result, please come and see the team and Nick Saros. My name is AJ Colman. Have a great weekend. See you soon.